Next on Worcester News tonight, an early taste of summer is a welcome sign. A look at how some in central Massachusetts spent their day outside. Plus, Worcester Regional Airport celebrates 500,000 customers since JetBlue's arrival in the city. Good evening, everyone. I'm Olivia Lemon. Temperatures soaring into the 80s for the first time this season, a drastic change from the chilly weather at the start of the week. Let's send it right over to meteorologist Chris Gloninger to see how long the heat is going to stick around.
I'm meteorologist Chris Gloninger. The first taste of summer of the season. It felt like we went from winter right into summer. Even in Worcester, we had temperatures into the middle 80s, but not too far away. Our neighbors to the west in Springfield up to 90 degrees, crossed the state line into New Hampshire, 90 degrees in Concord. Coming up, I'll be talking about how long the heat lasts, and I'll also be tracking some showers and storms, which could be strong to severe in the Worcester area Thursday and Friday.
In today's warm weather being met with open arms in central Massachusetts, people took time out of their day to get outside and enjoy the summer-like temperatures. Our Rosalind Flaherty joins us live now with more. Rosalind?
Having to wear gloves or a jacket out here, and many people today say they hope the warm weather sticks around. After a chilly start to spring, people in Worcester are excited to feel the warm-up.
Been waiting for this day for like 7 weeks now.
Nice to finally see the sun.
At Cyprian Keys Golf Course, golfers grabbed their gear and hit the course.
Not fun to get back out here and do something.
The golf course says they opened later this year due to the cold weather, but say about 60 people came to golf by midday Wednesday.
Hopefully we turn the corner now and get some good weather.
People were also soaking up the sun at Lake Quinsigamond as temperatures climbed. Sasha Gollin was playing by the water with her daughter.
Enjoying the first warm day of spring. So glad that the snow is all done with.
The Department of Conservation and Recreation wants people to know while the weather may be warm, it's not necessarily safe to swim. Water temperatures in Massachusetts lakes and ponds are in the 40s and 50s, and hypothermia can happen in 15 to 30 minutes. Gollin says she's being careful and keeping an eye on her daughter.
She's not in a swimsuit, so she's just kind of waiting in it. I wouldn't put her in this water, it's too cold. Not longer than probably 5 minutes, because she'd start freezing.
Now, DCR says symptoms of hypothermia include dizziness and nausea, and they also say they won't be guarding the beaches until June 16th. Rosalind Flaherty, Worcester News Tonight.
An abandoned campfire and a windy day lead to a brush fire in Leicester. Leicester and Paxton fire crews battled the flames on Henshaw Street Wednesday afternoon. Chief Robert Wilson says homeowners did not properly put out a fire in their fire pit the night before, and wind blew it through the woods.
The problem was, this thing had burned for quite a while, and it was getting over behind the house in a garage at number 173. We had to knock that down pretty quick, and then we were able to start working on the perimeter fire and get it knocked down.
And Chief Wilson says multiple acres were affected, making conditions challenging. More fallout from the recent overtime scandal within Mass State Police. An entire troop has now been eliminated, and other officers are now being tracked with GPS devices. Governor Charlie Baker announced the reforms today, which include the elimination of Troop E and the activation of GPS devices on more than 1,000 cruisers. 30 state police troopers are currently under investigation after an internal audit revealed they were allegedly paid for overtime shifts they never worked. All of the troopers involved are from Troop E. A bill allowing firearms to be taken from people who show unstable or potentially dangerous behavior is being met with mixed emotions. A group representing Massachusetts police chiefs support the bill, while some gun advocate groups are against it. Our Brittany Schaefer joins us live now to explain. Brittany?
Olivia, Dudley Police Chief Stephen Wainers says the bill would help prevent gun violence, but the Gun Owners Action League says it would be taking away their rights.
It just allows for that immediate seizure of those weapons.
A new bill backed by the Massachusetts Chiefs of Police Association aims to reduce gun violence. President Chief Stephen Wainers says it's a way to shut down dangerous loopholes.
It's just another tool in the toolbox, really, but it's a big help for families.
The red flag bill would allow a family member or law enforcement official to petition the court for an extreme risk protection order if they believe a gun owner poses a threat to themselves or others.
It's a way for particularly family members to be able to go petition the court and say, hey, we just want to take a step back and take some temporary action, and maybe encourage the person to get some kind of assistance, either substance abuse or mental health assistance.
And other police chiefs in central Massachusetts, including Leicester's Jim Hurley, support the bill.
This could be a mental health issue, it could be a criminal issue, it could be a drug issue. It just gives us that immediate access to the court to get the firearm out of their hands through an independent process. I think it would apply in several situations that I've seen over the past several years.
But the Gun Owners Action League in Northborough has a different opinion.
From day one, we've called this bill very cruel and dangerous.
Executive Director Jim Wallace says taking away the rights of gun owners won't reduce gun violence.
What we're seeing here is a group of people that are so consumed with handing lawful gun owners some sort of defeat that they're willfully ignoring the consequences of the bill they're actually supporting.
Wehner met with legislators Wednesday and says the bill is overall being received well by lawmakers.
I was just at a press conference today with Speaker DeLeo, and he's agreed to move the legislation forward, so they're really pleased with it.
Wehner says the bill has been in the works for a while, but recent tragedies across the nation have really pushed them to get it passed. Brittany Schaefer, Worcester News Tonight.
A big weapons bust in Worcester by the ATF, Worcester, and Massachusetts State Police. Police arresting 34-year-old Kevin Burke for possession of all of the guns and ammunition you see here. They served a warrant on Burke's Stowell Avenue address Tuesday. He's facing more than a dozen weapon charges. The Worcester County Sheriff's Office has received a grant for an expansion of its substance abuse program. The $110,000 grant from the Executive Office of Public Safety and Security will be used to expand the substance abuse treatment program, also known as STOP. The 6-month program began in 2013, and its purpose is to reduce recidivism. According to the Worcester County Sheriff's Office, the grant funding will be utilized to hire 2 full-time substance abuse counselors to provide therapy to 80 additional inmates. Worcester Regional Airport celebrates JetBlue's 500,000 customers with a unique event Wednesday morning. Teams ran a relay 5K to mark the milestone. Our Chandler Walsh has the story.
Dozens from various Worcester organizations hit the runway today to celebrate Worcester Regional Airport's milestone of 500,000 JetBlue passengers over the past few years. The airport says there's plenty to celebrate today and much more to come. Go! Runners take off down a taxiway for a 5K relay race at Worcester Regional Airport Wednesday.
Runners, may the wind be at your back.
Massport held the event to mark another milestone. Since 2013, the airport has had 500,000 passengers using 2 JetBlue flights a day. Airport Director Andy Davis says it won't be the last, with a 3rd JetBlue flight starting and an American Airlines flight in the fall.
We should see a proportionate increase of those numbers and those milestones in the near future.
The celebration comes on the eve of increased service with JetBlue's first flight to JFK. Area leaders say the airport is a success story and a crucial part of Worcester's economic development.
Not too long ago, there were naysayers saying, shut the airport down, it will never work.
This is a regional asset. It's an economic engine, produces millions of dollars of economic value to this area.
7 teams of 5 from around Worcester passed their baton from teammate to teammate, running a kilometer each. It came down to a battle between the police and fire departments, with the police department taking home the win.
Competition is very friendly, and get to find out a little bit more about the airport, get to meet some people, so a good time is had by all.
When asked about their next goal, Massport says the best is yet to come.
We're trying to find something to celebrate next year, and there's all kinds of good news coming down the pike with the Worcester Regional Airport growing.
And again, the first JFK flights take off Thursday. American Airlines is coming in the fall, and Davis says stay tuned for more. At Worcester Regional Airport, Chandler Walsh, Worcester News Tonight.
And our Brittany Schaefer and Chandler Walsh were out there running the relay representing Worcester News Tonight. Great job out there, ladies.